Hello, my name's John Price, and this is a video on how you can re-evaluate your hand by using what's called the losing trick method.
Okay, this is it. Firstly, you only use the method when you've got a fit. That's at least 8 cards in the suit. So when you initially evaluate your hand, you can't use the losing trick system. You can only use it when you know that you've got 8 cards in between you in a partnership. Right, let's assume that happens. What do you do then? You look at the top 3 cards in each suit. Hey, you might have 5 cards in a particular suit. You just look at the 3 highest of those cards, and the other 2, the 2 small ones, they don't join in this method. Then what you do is you count how many losers you've got in each suit. Remember, only the top 3. Now, it says here that an ace or a king or a queen are winners. All right, let's just not worry too much about these names. They are the winners, and everything else is a loser. Okay, you've done that for each of the 4 suits. Then you'd give total up for all 4 suits. You'll end up with a number, and then I'll show you in a moment how you deal with that number. But let's go back to our examples and use the losing trick method. Okay, here's the first example here. But the bidding suddenly indicates that we have got fit in hearts. So now we can use the losing trick system. So we look at the top 3 cards in each of the suits and count how many losers. Let's start with spades. Now, for a start off, we've only got 2 cards. So we can have at most 2 losers. Remember, only the aces, the kings, and the queens are winners. Everything else is losers. So a jack and a 7, they're both losers. That's 2 losers in spades. How many losers have we got in hearts? Have you done the arithmetic? Just look at the first top 3 cards. Forget the 3 hearts. You've got the ace, the 6, and 4. The ace is a winner, but the other 2 are losers. So that's also got 2 losers. Singleton diamond. The 8 of diamonds is a loser, and that's it. You're only counting whatever you've got. So that's a 1 loser from diamonds. And what about clubs? Top 3 cards only. Jack is a loser, so that is 1 loser. So my count is 2 in spades, 2 in hearts, 1 in diamonds, and 1 in clubs. That's a 6 loser hand. Okay, bear with me. We'll decide what you do with this number 6 in a moment. But it's easy. Let's look at the second example here. You wait till the bidding tells you you've got a fit. The bidding suddenly said when your partner went 2 hearts, we have a fit in hearts. She's got at least 5, and we have got 3. So reevaluate. Losers again. Spades. 10 is a loser. But that's all you've got. That's 1 loser. Hearts. You've got 2 losers, the 8 and the 7, because the ace is a winner. Diamonds. Only look at the top 3 cards. The ace is a winner, the 9 and the 5 are losers. That's 2 losers. And clubs, the king's a winner. The 9 and the 5 are losers. That's 2 losers. Add them up. 1 in spades, 2 in hearts, 2 in diamonds, and 2 in clubs. That's 7. This is a 7 loser hand. By the way, you might notice, the better the hand, the less losers you've got. Let's look at the last example. Okay. All of a sudden again, we've got a match in hearts. We have a fit. So let's look at the losing trick system on here. Spades. 9, 8, and 5. That's 3 losers. Hearts. 10 and 7. 2 extra losers. That's, king, 4 and 3. 4 and 3 are losers. That's 2 in diamonds and 2 in clubs. Oh, that's quite a lot, actually. 3 in spades, 2, 2 and 2. That is 9 loser hand. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised, really. I evaluated it as 10 points, and it was still 10 points even with a fit. And that sort of describes a 9 loser hand. So let me tell you something about sort of comparison with the point system. If you've got a 9 loser hand, that's sort of like a minimum hand to respond with. It would probably be 6 to 9 points in the point system. It's that sort of hand. You can respond, but you don't want to go very high. That's a 9 loser hand. What about an opening hand? Well, that's a 7 loser hand. Opening hands, most opening hands, and when we're talking about here 12 to 14 points, you're pleased you can open, but it's not all that great, but it's good. That will have 7 losers. This is not always the case. The losing trick system is not the same as the point system. It's a different one. You're looking at a hand in a different way, but I'm trying to give you a rough comparison with the point system. So 9 loser, basic responding hand. 7 loser, you've got an opening hand. 6 loser, you've got a rather good opening hand. You know, that might be 15 to 17 points. But it's not. It's losers. But 6 loser hand is a very good hand. And a 5 loser hand, wow, that would be terrific. Sort of equivalent to 18 points or more. Okay? The less losers you've got, the better the hand. Now, how can this affect the bidding? This is what you do. You come up with the total. Then you have to make a judgment. Well, okay, it's a guess on how many losers your partner has got. Well, all you've got to go on there is their bidding. Well, a basic opening hand will usually have a 7 loser hand. Right? So if your partner has opened, but then indicated through the bidding that that's it, partner. You know, I've got an opening hand, but not all that great. Then you can say, I think she's got a 7 loser hand. Now, a warning here that when people open a weak no trump, you'd be surprised how often that's got an 8 loser hand. Well, when people open one no trump in ACOL, they're sort of heading towards, they're thinking about a no trump contract. And this is all about going in a suit contract, nothing to do with a no trump contract. Okay, and we decided a basic responding hand will have 9 losers. So if you've opened and your partner has responded, you can estimate that they've got at most 9 losers, though it might be better. Okay, so then you come up with a guess about your partner. Now what you have to do is do a bit of arithmetic. You have to add your losers to your guess about what your partner's got. That'll give you a total, a grand total. And then you have to take this grand total away from 18. Are you keeping up with this? No, it's not that complicated. And I know it's a bit of arithmetic, but gosh, these aren't big numbers at all. So you've added the 2 totals from you and your partner, and you've taken it away from 18, and that final answer is the key to how high you should bid. In the example, if you've chosen suit is hearts and your grand total is 3, then you can, this final answer is 3, then you could bid up to 3 hearts, but no higher. Okay, let's have a look at the examples here. First one, your partner opened and we have got a 6-loser hand. Your partner opened 7 losers, or possibly even less. And we've got a 6-loser hand. That is brilliant. 7 plus 6 is 13. Are you with me? 13 away from 18 is 5. So this is suggesting we can go all the way up to 5 hearts with confidence. Maybe more, because your partner's got a 7-loser hand, but it might be better. She may have a 6-loser hand. We haven't heard her second bid yet. So already you're beginning to think in terms of slams. So there we go. You can bid up to 5 hearts now with confidence, but maybe with the next bid from your partner, you might be able to bid even higher. She might have less losers. Next hand. Your partner opened, so you can estimate that she's got a 7-loser hand. You see, she went 1 heart, then 2 hearts. You can guess that's a 7-loser hand. And we've got a 7-loser hand. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 taking away from 18 is 4. Are you following me? So we can bid with confidence up to 4 hearts. Again, I'm not saying that you have to do it straight away. You can use all sorts of various systems, or you could go straight away. It's just that you've got a new feeling about this hand. You can be pretty confident here of going for a game contract of 4 hearts. The losing system has told you that.
So, in summary, you can only re-evaluate your hand using the losing trick method if you have a fit of at least 8 trumps between you. And if you want to have a good chance of making a game in 4 hearts or 4 spades, the majors, what you'll need is a combined total of 14 losers. That might come from 7 from your partner and 7 from you, or 8 from your partner and 6 from you. And if you have a combined total of only 12 losers, then a slam's a definite possibility. And you must go for it. Don't chicken out and just go for game. In fact, if you've only got 13 losers, then you should definitely be investigating a slam to see if it's worth bidding. I hope this has been useful. Thanks for listening.